Hello.
Good evening. How are we all?
Hello there.
Had a good week?
Ooh. Good evening on YouTube and Twitch. Charlie Grant on there as well. It's got a few things to put in there. We've got the scores pop in on Twitch and on YouTube as well.
I'm just sorting out the answer sheets for us. Question and answer sheets.
So we're live in 9 minutes.
3.
Oops, our YouTube tells us we're live. Wonderful.
What's there?
We've got someone speaking as quiz actually again. Make sure you're talking as yourself, please.
We should take them off actually.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Hello, Jackie Cartwright. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Fran and Sue and Julie and Michelle.
Right, that's your set. That's my set.
No shit.
Shit. That's the bottom. Right.
So 2 new rounds tonight.
Yes.
Good evening from Katie Pillar. Hello there. The scores sheet is there. It's tinyurl.com/QA scores if you've not got yourselves on there. Check I can see the score cam as well. On there. There we are. There we go.
Can you click me that middle one, please? Just so I can see.
Evening Mark and Moaning Myrtle, says someone on YouTube. Whatever, Trevor. Joan, good evening, quiz family. Hello, Joan and the rest of the quiz family. Good evening, Anita Allen, David Fowler. Bonjour from Sarah. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
No,
let's not go there.
that's not.
Not while you're struggling.
Struggling with what? You? Yeah, always.
That was uncalled for.
Well, start as you mean to go on. As always, if you want to support us through PayPal, it is paypal.me/quiz actually. Any donations are always really helpful on there as well. Charlie Grant says, no idea why it seems to randomly switch accounts. I have no idea either. I don't know if I can comment as me on this channel as it is. There you go. What else have we got to talk about? Weekend. It doesn't feel like a Friday. I thought it was Sunday today.
Oh, it didn't feel like Friday at all. And then tomorrow, because we've got so much coming out, tomorrow we're actually sorting out Monday's quiz and next Friday's quiz to get them completely all sorted. And my voice is going again. It's quiz night. It's weird.
Right, I'm going to take away everybody's rights to moderate. Got to enter my Facebook password first, though, for some stupid reason. Even though it's the group's Facebook, but whatever. There we go. Right.
Good comment from Sarah. Quiz actually or Rachel.
Indeed. Right. Don't forget, guys, when it is busy quiz nights, we'll ask you to do your duty once again, but we'll take you off as everyone seems to be annoyed that you're seeing all the comments all the time, which is perfectly reasonable. So we'll do that as well. So Caroline, Michelle, Roy, Jocelyn, who was still moderator pending, Charlie et al. You have now been removed as moderators and will be moderators when we have those busy nights. You'll be called for service once again. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Paul from the Boaters.
There we go, take them off. I'm going to degrade Mark down to an analyst. There we go.
You better not have.
I don't think I can actually because you create the page, but there you go. Hi, Karen D on YouTube. Hello, Anthea on YouTube. Hello again from Malta. I'd like to go to Malta. I had a friend who was born there. Oh, there we go. No.
So we've done, today is brought to you by the letter L.
Yes, although you wouldn't have thought so on the recap, as it was the wrong letter.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Good evening, Paul. Yes, that's why we always have to double check each other, otherwise it will end in tears, as we found out on Friday. Another lockdown week successfully negotiated, said Cliff, from the Cheeky Slags.
I think that means navigated.
Negotiated, it says.
Oh, okay. Negotiated. Sorry.
You're the last person to be lecturing me on how to read something.
Oh no, you've been good all week. Stop starting being grumpy again.
I'll do what I like. I'm already annoyed. My toothbrush stopped working halfway through me using it. I'm already in a bad mood. And I haven't shaved today, and I haven't done my hair either because reasons.
Reasons. Okay.
Reasons.
Put your Knickers t-shirt on and make yourself feel happy.
I can't because it makes me itch. And we still can't wash it because our washer is unusable because of Pumpgate.
Well, Pumpgate will be finalised on the 15th.
Wonderful.
So that's next week, isn't it? And then it'll be just washing.
Caroline says, happy Friday, I'm on annual leave now. Whoop. Fantastic.
We've been on annual leave for the last year.
This is an annual leave indeed. Hello, Crabbit Crew and Mark.
Just that we can't go anywhere.
From 2 of the 3 of the Cat's Whiskers, Richard is joining shortly. Race for life for someone. Good stuff, Fran. Good luck with it all. So yeah, we're coming through nice and clear. 59.52 FPS. No idea why. It's annoying. I think it'll test it. I don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, no, it's going through. No, it doesn't matter. Shout out to all the single ingles. All the single ingles. 15th is Monday, which is also my lockdown film fest. 365 days. What are you celebrating it with? Groundhog Day.
Oh, I'm just sort of over filmed out because I've been watching all the Marvel films ahead because he knows them inside out. So ahead of us creating the questions. So yeah, so it's been pretty full on. Then we've got Harry Potter in a week on Sunday, and then the Marvel one is the week after. But there's 5 films goes into the weekend. Goes into the Marvel.
2001: A Space Odyssey, Kubrick classic.
Yes, the one that Lucas learnt from. Not for the space side of it, but from actual filming processes and cost. There's a classic line where he's talking about Kubrick spent all that money and just kept going over the same thing again and again and again, or the long pans over the ship, purely because it's cost so much to do. Lucas said we would spend $1 million and it'd last 3 seconds, but it was worth it.
Thank you for subscribing, Danny O'Shea. He's got the YouTube comment there. Hello, Sam. We're doing very well. Thank you very much. Roy is saying good evening from Colonel. Just checking in. Breaker 19. Good to see you, Rubber Duck.
Good to see you, Rubber Duck.
Bev Page 1 says good evening on YouTube. Hello to you, Bev. Don't know why I said your surname.
Oh, we're getting some stars sent to us. I don't know where these stars are coming from, but it's just coming up onto my phone that we've got new star senders.
Oh, Anita Allen also shared us on their timeline, as well as Sophie. So thank you very much for sharing. As always, it's really helpful if you share our stream while we're live. That gives us the biggest boost possible.
No guessing who that is. There's a comment of Baggy Bits.
So we've already had 4 shares, so thanks very much for doing that. Give it a refresh. So we're live in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you guys liking and sharing our posts and when we're live is really doing us wonders on our reach. And we went up. The last time they informed us, we'd gone up 832% on the previous 28 days.
Auntie says we just started our 2nd lockdown. Glad we're spending the evening with you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that we can help you through it.
Have you got that sorted for later?
No.
Right, we've got 1 minute 27 seconds.
You are competing against the final spin cycle of the washing machine. Hopefully be finished before you start the quiz, lol. Water doesn't drink itself.
I know. It actually works, this thing. I've started. The weight is slowly coming down. I started this app online that basically has me fasting for a long period of time and then can eat. And I'm actually, by doing that, my stomach has shrunk a little bit, so I'm eating less. And I'm not eating through the day at all because I can't. I've got to stick to the fasting period. But it does tell you to keep drinking lots and lots of water. You're replacing food with water.
Jackie says, share every week. Great quiz. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Jackie. The sharing does help, unbelievably in large amounts. Apparently the new Instagram thing to get the most amount of reach is to save it to your collections or bookmark it rather than liking or commenting on an Instagram post. It's now to save to a collection is another thing that boosts you most, which is pointless because no one can see the collections other than you. So it's not like you're sharing them. It's just a new algorithm. That's what it goes for. Rubber Duck is a citizens band radio slang for the first vehicle in a convoy. If you're going to insult me, let me finish first. And we're live in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Look at us go there. I'm not changing our names again, guys. I like Felix and Oscar. I think they're funny. Does your diet include bacon? Burnt, of course, says Roy.
Okay, it's like that, is it, Roy? Challenge accepted.
We shall see you in just a minute after your intro.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them. Takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And thanks to Rats, as always, for our intro music.
Yeah, watch out for something important happening with the Rats. I have no idea what it is, but Harry, the manager, has actually been basically saying something good is happening in his life, but he can't say just yet. So obviously, there's good news coming forward for them.
But no spoilers.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. Cliff Watkinson says you should give Pinky and the Brain a go for names. He'd never do that because I'd be the brain.
I'll just switch the camera around. Bev says, yay, washing machine just finished before I can hear you now. Right, so we are at paypal.me/quizzactor if you want to donate on there.
That's a new one.
Thank you. Right. It's weird. There's no One Division tonight.
No. It's finished. It was so good.
That's it.
It is so good.
Right.
Lupin's finished.
Lupin, yeah.
So we're on to... what?
Snowpiercer. Oh, right. So, I like the red.
You like that?
I do. Can you move up a little bit? You've got quite a lot of space on your side compared to me.
How's that?
As long as this is there, it's fine. Okay, so round number 1. It is the Begins With round, and as Mark said earlier tonight, the words are brought to you with the letter...
L.
L.
I'm glad it's the right letter this time.
Indeed. Begins with the letter L. So all of your answers to this round and this round only start with the letter L. Okay.
And that is this round only, Sarah.
Yes,
so
Sarah.
not be naughty later on.
I'm going to do even. Odds.
You're doing odds? Oh,
yeah.
God, there must be a bad even in there.
Because I like number 3. All right, then. And I get to start off. Number 1. What was the long spear-like weapon used by cavalry? So what was the long spear-like weapon used by cavalry? So don't forget all your answers to this round start with the letter L. And Claire Llewellyn says Snowpiercer. Fantastic. We're on episode 2. We've just finished, haven't we?
Yeah, we're on episode 3, yeah. You're very hyper tonight. Have you been on the sugar?
Not at all.
After Mr. Grumpy on Monday, you're quite hyper tonight.
Sarah says only. Or as I like to call it...
Only.
Yeah, enjoy that. Hello there, just hoping myself representing Euroquiz and Harry tonight, said Caroline. Well, as long as someone is.
Question 2. According to the Bible,
Good evening, Kathy Clark.
you're telling me off about interrupting you?
Ah, you weren't speaking.
I was.
You paused.
Can I carry on?
Of course you can.
I'll start.
No one's stopping you.
You stop this.
Off you go then.
Stop it.
Avanti, come on.
According to... Shut up. I'll start getting violent again. Where's my spurtle?
No.
According to the Bible, where was Daniel imprisoned?
Hello, Suzanne. No bickering tonight then, says Bev. No, me and Mark, never.
That's all you lot come for. You don't come for the quiz. You just after the bickering.
Oh, yeah, that's what Bev said. They come for the bickering and come for the light spattering of questions in between.
Yes. That's not alcohol. I'm just topping my tea up.
Yeah, same here.
What date are we on?
The 12th.
12. So 24, 31. That's 55, 65, 67 days without alcohol.
Wow.
That's doing well, isn't it?
Number 3, what is the vampire in the second book of Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, played by Tom Cruise in the film? So what L is the vampire in the second book of Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, played by Tom Cruise in the film? Just looking for the first name. I do know the surname, so I'm tipping my tongue, but I can't quite remember.
I thought that was his surname.
No,
That's the first name, is it?
I think so.
Well, the name you knew it.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Taking it from pre-lockdown.
Yeah.
What is the longest running musical in the West End of London?
What fasting app is it? Interested as sounds good, says Michelle.
It's really basic, unless you pay for it, and I'm just going on the freebie thing. It is called
Fastic.
Fastic, F-A-S-T-I-C.
That's on iPhone, so I don't know if it's available in the Play Store.
I just use it because it does help me with that fasting period. You set what your starting point is, and then it wants you to do 16 hours fasting.
It sounds like a lot, but if you consider you don't eat after 8 o'clock at night and then just go to bed,
Yeah,
you wait 8 hours in.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
Question number 5. Number 5, what toy originating from Denmark was voted toy of the 20th century?
I think the main benefit I've found is that my stomach has shrunk somewhat, which means I actually eat less in one go. I become fuller quicker, as it were. We've got music in the background.
We do, we've got a bit of music in the background.
Mm.
I would love for us to play anything other than music, but we're working on that.
We are indeed.
As we say a lot of things. It's in the pipeline. How far down the pipeline? No one knows. But it's down there. Soft Smarter said, I wish I had your willpower.
It's not that hard. You just need that. It's not willpower, because the app just basically prompts you, and it works. It's not. I find it quite easy.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Question 6. What L is the porch or entrance hall?
So there you go. What L is a porch or entrance hall?
I just wonder I just said that.
Well, you kind of lost your train of thought as you were saying it.
Sorry.
Exactly.
So what have you all got planned for this weekend? Those of you with kids, have you got anything planned? What have you done?
I don't know, don't worry about it.
Question 7, it's you.
As my granddad used to say, if you want to lose weight, eat less. That was one of my favourite things. The oldest World War II veteran, when asked about how we can go for living for so long, and he said, whenever you feel like dying, don't. Number 7. A tiger called Richard Parker appears in what Jan Martel novel? I've got my dose 1 vaccine jab on Sunday, said Charlie Grant.
Oh, you're a few days ahead of me. My first one is now booked in for a week on Saturday.
My grandma and great aunt are a bit competitive in that respect. Mona got hers first, and Grandma was like, well, I don't know why she got it first, or quicker than me. And she gets her other one sooner than I do. Why?
Actually,
It's a bloody vaccine, woman.
Actually, your grandma gets a second one on the day I get my first.
And I've already had COVID, so I've still got the antibodies, as it were.
Yes.
Going to see friend Fran says Julie's getting her second vaccine.
Of course, it's Mother's Day on
On
Sunday.
That's why we did cancel the Marvel quiz.
We moved it to the week. Yeah, we postponed it purely because it was Mother's Day. We didn't want to conflict with that.
No. Taking my cat to the vet, even though I'm on maternity leave and it's where I worked at Holy Cake Huston, sorry.
That's weird. Question number 8. Gas, solid state, and diodes are the 3 types of what L? Slightly a trickier question, that one, I think.
Well, that's the no. You got that clue. Soft said it will work in the end. It will. Baby steps. That's the word. That's the thing that I always worry about when it comes to losing weight. Don't set massive goals.
I'm not.
I'm not telling you are. I'm just saying that's what I think works.
The other thing is I'm recording it daily on an Excel spreadsheet with a trend line, which is it helps better to have the trend line because you can see that you're on track.
As I was saying, a smaller goal is always better. So instead of saying I'm going to lose 1 stone by the end of March, just say I'm going to lose 2. I'm going to lose 1 waist size. Just whenever it's going to be, I want to lose 1 waist size, and I'm going to buy myself something nice at the end of it. I think it's always nice to do. Number 9.
Number 9.
Have to do another home lateral flow test. Now doing them twice a week for school, said John. What's a lateral flow test?
What's these rapid tests for COVID that they're given to schools?
Ooh, number 9's a fun one. Number 9, the reference lines on a globe which circle the Earth parallel to the equator are the lines of what? Is it the longitude or latitude? So luckily they both begin with L. Funny that, isn't it? So the reference lines on the globe which circle the Earth parallel to the equator are lines of what? Are they longitude or latitude?
I just thought of a dingbat.
I think we've had enough dingbats for a while.
Yes. No, but I was just thinking the one for the longitude would be a longit dude.
Pray tell, how would you get a git? Because I'd have to find that and make it. So how would
No.
I find a git?
You give me your phone and I take a picture of you.
Yeah. Good luck with that. And finally, number 10.
And number 10. Who is the main villain in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
One for Kane. So how to do? So I'm reading someone else's comment there. Yeah. Lateral flow test is a simple device intended to detect the presence of a target substance in a liquid sample without the need for specialised or costly equipment. Thank you, Charlie Grant, head researcher. Thank you very much. Did you remember that thing that we're doing? The for colds and flu, the neti pots, where you put what? I'm trying to explain to you. Don't like clueless. I'm not expecting you to know what they are.
Well, you asked me, did I know? I'm obviously
Forget
not.
it.
Carry on. Go on, tell me about them.
No, forget it.
I'm sure everyone else wants to
No,
know.
forget it now. It's all done.
Oh, it's turning from Mr. Hyper to Mr. Grump now.
You didn't have the floor off there as well. You didn't have it in time. I received multiple invitations to book a vaccination, but I'm hospital recovering. Trying to avoid the health service is hard, said Joe. Try as they might, not get you. Okay, so on to the recap. And once we're doing the recap, we'll also be doing the balls as well, so we'll do that in just a second. So there's the recap. If you're doing a donate, it is down there.
Should we do the balls?
Whoa!
Should we do the balls?
Sure. I'll let it go through once, then we'll do the balls.
Okay. So Saturday we're actually doing the questions for Monday and next Friday. Sunday is going to be a film watching day and creating questions. Monday I'm going to try and do a load of correspondence, and we should be having the new what's it fixed? Pump. Trevor says, just nod and say yes, Mark. I'm not sure whether that was for you or for me. Was it for me to just nod and say yes? Or was it for you to nod and say yes, Mark?
Yes, Mark. Ball time. Quiz actually has felt balls.
Rather full this week. Do you want to turn your lights off? So the green ones are still disappearing. but they appear as grey spots actually, which is quite funny. I shall try not to put the green ones in next time.
That's the part half the fun.
But there they are. That'll do.
What about that?
As usual, if you're new to the quiz, on the score grid, you put your team name in, and to the left of it, there is a space for you to put how many you think are in that pot. Those of you who are here on Monday know what the high and low guesses were.
There you go. On the side there, just pop your number in. You don't have to put your points in if you just want to put yourselves in there and then put your score next to it, your felt ball guess next to it. That's perfectly acceptable. But make sure you do that by the recap of round 4, otherwise it will not be counted.
Not to be counted.
It will not be counted.
We've had a couple of donations in from our number 1 Maltese follower.
Thank you.
Is that Maltesers, the chocolates?
No, I think it's someone from Malta.
Oh. Someone else who did us a nice donation. Thank you very much. There's just been 2 so far, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.
Recap's still on. We've got to wait for a little bit. Someone keeps making sheets. Stop doing that. It's annoying. Don't know why you do it.
We're getting rid of them. How are we on numbers? Can I have a quick nosy for me? Okay, that's there. Okay, that's not bad for Friday. And if I can see that on me. Okay. I'll put that there so I can see people popping in. There you go, Sarah.
Yeah, someone from Malta is called Maltese. Yes. Did you not know that?
Yes, I was trying to be humorous.
All right. Didn't work. Ding.
And if someone from Malta baits you, are they a Malteser?
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See, it's only his jokes that are apparently funny.
What can I say? Right, let's get back to
I
that.
think we'll go back to the answers.
Is that what you think?
I think it is.
Right.
I think it's time to do the answers.
Wonderful. I've just put my highlight into my own eye.
Well, that wasn't
I'm
clever.
a clever boy.
I'm just going to start my error. It's getting mad. I've got another 4 weeks, I think it is. I'm booked in for the 13th of April. I rang them up and said, could I have a provisional booking, please? Just in case you're allowed to come back on the prescribed date. So I've got a pre-booking.
I'm just going to get a bake or something, just shave it all off. And everyone can see him.
Just tells me Joel's just joining us online again.
Hello. All right, so on with the answers. Let's get rid of the donate button. Whoa. Okay.
Will you stop flashing your knickers?
Nope. I'll never get bored. Right, let's do the answers then. A spear-like weapon used by the cavalry was, of course, a lance. Or a lance, if you want to say it properly. Whoa. That was weird. Moving on.
According to the Bible, Daniel was imprisoned in the lion's den.
Thank you very much, James Bourne, for the 100 stars. Very kind of you. Number 3, the L, which is the vampire in the second book of Anne Rice's Chronicles, Vampire Chronicles, played by Tom Cruise, was Lestat. Lestat de Lionheart is his full name, but as long as you get Lestat, that's fine. Charlie cut his own hair yesterday at number 2 all over with my clippers. Did the same thing during lockdown 1. Well, you remember what our hair looked like? Mine looked pretty decent, because Mark really tried, because he knows how to cut hair, because he goes to professional barbers. I don't. I just shaved it.
Mine was just one level all the way everywhere.
It was nice being that free, though, wasn't it? To have that burden taken off.
It was.
Yeah.
It's going to be even better. It literally is going to be it's going to be virtually a quarter of a year since I had it cut.
I miss my barbers. Preston, I need you. Okay.
The longest running musical on the West End was Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
No, the old Miserable.
Number 5, the toy originating from Denmark, voted toy of the 20th century, was of course Lego. My bugbear is when people say that plural of Lego is Legos. It is not. It's just Lego. That's my soapbox.
Alex, let go. Just let go.
Easily come, easily go.
The entrance hall and porch are lobby.
Lobby. Let's go to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks. Richard Parker appears in Jan Martel's Life of Pi. Life of Pi.
Is it pork?
No.
Gas, solid state, and diodes are all types of
They're all types of laser. Thank you for that comment about Sarah's comment there, Roy. Glad you spelled that correctly. Malta Bates. Yes. Seen Les Miserables in the West End. Fabulous show, says Suzanne. I have not. Number 9. The reference lines on the globe, are they the longitude or latitude? 50-50. It is the latitude. Latitude for number 9.
I'll do 10 and then I'll speak about that. Number 10, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is Leatherface. Suzanne mentioned as having seen Les Miserables in the West End. Who's actually the Brighton drag queen who's co-hosted a few shows with me, Cara Van Park, used to be, before Cara put the frock on, used to be in the West End and toured extensively with Les Mis. Was part on the West End production and toured extensively.
Sorry, that came up a little bit too quick. Let's do it again because it looked good.
Was I talking over it?
It moved on by itself. I didn't mean it. There you go. I like that. I made it ages ago. Right. Roy said 20. Good start. Sarah got 18. Paul got 14. Cliff said, sure, it's leg eye. That's correct. I like that. Fiona said 18. Kathy Gallagher said 18. Claire said got 14. Crafty Craig got 10. I thought you said 0 then, Crafty Craig. I got really worried.
Right.
Did they write a book and mention you, said Sarah. Fun fact, our old cleaner used to be in Cats.
Yes, the original production.
Less said about that, the better.
Yes.
Yes. 8 out of 20 for Fran. Bertie said points. Suzanne said 14. Linda, might have missed this. Is it 2 points per correct answer? It is, always, unless we say otherwise. That just means if you get a name, you can get you can get 1 point for a first name, 1 point for surname, things like that. So yeah, unless we say otherwise, every question's worth 2 points. And thank you, Roy, for replying to her. Right, which one would you like to do first?
I should do odds this time.
Right then.
Because more of my questions are odds, more of your questions are evens. I have noticed. Question 1.
Funnily enough, it's not, because I made that question today.
I was looking at that. Oh, right. Never mind.
18 for the slags. Team name pending got 14. Your old cleaner said, Posh Get, said Bertie. Yeah, we can afford a cleaner now? Jesus.
No, we
Anyone want to come
able-
over and clean for free?
Yeah, we used
Please?
to be able to.
Anyway.
We should join one of these weird sites where they have people who like being cleaners for people just for the sake of it. Maybe not. Question 1.
What?
Question 1. From which London train station would you catch the Eurostar train?
Is Eurostar and Eurotunnel the same thing?
2 different companies.
Ah.
Eurostar is the train company, and Eurotunnel now called GoLink or Getlink. Completely different company. Because you have other trains that run through Deutsche Bahn do it as well now.
I see. Alex, your face is a picture, said Bev. I was rather confused, and I also didn't know where he was going with that.
Nice guy.
A little bit.
I've got my pad ready
Never know,
to
you.
do the M's later.
Question number 2. What is the official residence of the Chancellor of the Exchequer? So you don't need the postcode. Just the first line, pretty much.
Yes.
So what is the official residence of the Chancellor of the Exchequer?
Well, we know it.
No, I'm just saying you don't need to get the full address.
I'm trying to get this right. It looks messed, doesn't it? I'm not then, really. Question number 3. Which London square is home to the Empire Cinema, a favourite for Royal Film premieres?
I won a competition to go and see The Dark Knight at the cinema there. But I was too young to go. It was a MySpace competition that I won.
MySpace, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. Weird sites where people come and clean your house. Sounds like Mark needs someone to come and clean his hard drive. Indeed.
There is a story relating to him that I could tell, but I better not.
What?
Yes. Let's move on. What's the...
Jackie says we've frozen.
Anybody else finding us frozen?
Have we frozen? What's going on? Doesn't look like it. Right there.
Just put some text in. Have we frozen?
I don't know. Oh, we're live there. Seems to be fine.
Seems live on mine. Can you tell us if we're frozen, people?
Okie dokie. Right, that's a bit too much. Right.
No, we're right. Everyone's okay.
Everyone's good. Wonderful. No freezing on all 3 platforms for us, this Charlie Grant. Thank you very much. Okay, number 4. At which sporting venue has the postcode SW19? So which sporting venue has the postcode SW19? Thank you very much for letting us know, guys. I love it because we get the first confirmation and everyone else comes behind them because they're also on a slight delay as well.
Yeah. Caroline says Ford.
We've thawed.
And smooth here, says Cliff. We do sort of go into panic mode when someone says that we've frozen or they can't do anything. Right, question number 5.
Number 5.
Who actually owns the Houses of Parliament? Is it the government on behalf of the people, or is it the monarch who legitimately owns the building?
The building?
Yes. Well, the buildings, there's lots of them.
Yeah.
But the Houses of Parliament, who legitimately owns it? And if you've missed a question, we'll be doing a recap so you can catch up on that.
Mm-hmm.
With you having to refresh.
Don't know why he's done that. Probably a localised thing, as it usually is. It's very rare that we do fully go off. It tends to be a certain small pockets of people sent to losers at the same time.
Yeah, the only time we've ever gone off was when someone made a copyright complaint and then accepted that they had no copyright complaint 5 weeks later.
Well, that's nothing. We got the November one from YouTube about a week ago.
Yeah, no, but the one that got us kicked off, it took it 5 weeks to accept it.
Yeah, because apparently they own the concept of a spinning globe.
Yes. Number 6.
Number 6. Whose famous jazz club can be found at 47 Frith Street in London?
Don't be saying that one, Ro.
I know, Jab Club.
I thought you might say something else.
Yeah. All imagery is out of focus on YouTube for us, said Fleur. Really?
Let's have a look.
It
is slightly down.
We seem to be good. We seem to be broadcasting at 360p. Anybody else getting us any higher than 360p on YouTube? Are we coming through on in HD there? We should be coming through at least 720. I don't know why it's not. Very odd. Maybe it's small like that because it's trying to save bandwidth. I don't know. Anyway, let's stop fanning around with that.
Question 7 then. Which famous ship do the runners pass after completing 10 kilometres of the London Marathon?
Sarah says it looks fine on YouTube for us. I don't know. Bertie said it's time for glasses or contacts.
No, it did look at slightly lower quality when we just looked at it on our side of things.
Mm. Again, it might just be because it's the preview window.
Yeah, it could be. Well, it's slightly better. It's better there.
You can get us 720 at 60 frames per second. Lovely! Coming through the brilliant quality there.
You're having us worried, you know, guys.
Fleur, click the 3 dots, top right and change resolution, says Roy. Number 8. Number 8, what's the name of the prison in Islington? So what's the name of the prison in Islington? London. Not London, Ontario. Unfortunately, I can see you both perfectly, said Paul. Can you see this that I'm doing? It's behind there. Can you see that?
Mrs. Bota, will you give Paul a clip across the ear? As he's due one, obviously. Yes. I'll get you in trouble. Question number 9.
Number 9.
What is hidden underneath Cleopatra's Needle?
Is it Cleopatra's thread?
Is it a time capsule, a tomb, or a bunker from the war?
During the war.
During the war.
Well done on all the London questions. Easy for this cockney, says Cliff. Unfair advantage. Minus 5 points. Handicap for Cliff. Only joking.
I think we might need to explain number 10 a bit as well.
Okay. I don't think we need to, but we'll see. Fran says her speaker's phoning me and you're on the phone. Right. And finally, question number 10. Number 10. What colour will you get if you mix the Circle line with the Piccadilly line? So on an underground map, they're both different colours. What would happen if you mix both of those colours up? What colour would you get from the two colours of the lines? Should have paid attention. We did the London bus tour, said Claire. We've got you. We've gone so far south. Your Scottish knowledge is no good here.
She still did the tour though.
Yes.
And Fran, it could be worse. It could be Alexa playing Happy Birthday.
Thank God I muted mine. Internet
But
troll.
it's been a while since I did that.
Keep it that way. Alright, so that's your 10.
Let's go to the recap.
The recap.
The recap.
A recap. I don't know. Right. It's the recap time. Well, bam. Oh, look at that. I'm a gherkin. I love gherkin, so I'm okay with it.
You're in a right pickle there, aren't you?
Oh! Joke's on you, my Alexa didn't understand you, said Danny Steve Lewis O'Shea. Grammar police alert, they're both different colours. It's difficult for one to be different. For just one to be different.
Just don't entertain it. You've got a nice little background, keeping you comfy and protected.
Cliff said, thanks, Mark. I'll just burst into music. Thanks, son's crying. Also, I love that Bertie popped up and is never seen again. He only come up for one comment and he's gone again.
Yes, it keeps buzzing off, doesn't it?
Old Bertie B. As always, if you do want to donate, there's Nickers the cow, and there's the donate button.
Will you leave it alone with you flashing your knickers?
No, I'm gonna get a sound button next week. There's a cow mooing. Just cause.
You could automatically set it to play when that comes up.
I could do. I might do. Thank you. Balls.
Balls?
Okay. Get rid of that balls intro. There you go. Because actually felt balls. How are we feeling about these balls? Why has Thingy got a tail? What? Like a gherkin? What did you do to your finger? Said Danny Steve. He cut it on his hair.
I don't know. I did it a couple of days ago in the shower. It's healing nicely. And then went into the shower again and it started bleeding again. So I can only assume it's just the long hair and it's actually catching the...
Hair of Medusa. Bertie said, insert smutty comment here. Yes, use your imagination. There you go. I think it's back there. One of these days I'm going to edit these recaps so you've got something behind you. Then you'll be sorry.
You don't have the time, that's the thing. Because I do the breakdowns, it's easy for me to just slot it in.
Jackie Cartwright says, part of the Cheeky Slags crew, I've missed some questions when you froze. Well, there they are on the screen, Jackie, just in case you missed any. We're always giving the recaps just in case you missed any. Apart from the next round.
Which is a countdown round.
Which is a countdown round. Nothing to do with said TV show of the same name. Other forms of time passing are available. Also, I think we need to get another one of these ball lamp mounts. I love that thing. It's so good.
Well, if people donate enough tonight, we might be able to get one to make it look better.
Basically, our spotlights that we use, one of them is a ball mount that's mounted to the back of my screen, and the other one's my phone holder, which is looped around my bookshelf. But basically, these ball mounts are really good because you can unscrew them and then move them to any angle and screw it again, and you tighten up. It's amazing. The gherkin looks like a beaver's tail, said Trevor.
Trevor,
That's
no, you're losing it, mate. You're losing it.
5 AM this morning watching Going for Gold.
It was just hilarious. And the British always didn't win. Yet the others had to translate as well as hit the buzzer fastest.
I mean, what are we good at as a country, sport-wise?
We're good at giving everything away.
Right. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Well, it was actually a Vale Rain to track and trace, to be honest.
I like that. There was Boris Johnson in Parliament did that. He said, I challenged the leader of the opposition to name just one country with a successful track and trace one, and just said, Mr. Speaker, Germany, and then sat down. Oh dear. Cycling, curling, and tennis. It said we're good at, said Charlie Grant.
And just to put some 37 billion in perspective.
What up, Nathan Reader on YouTube?
37 million seconds equates to just over a year. 37 billion seconds is nearly 1,200 years. That is the amount that's been spent.
Bertie said, what are we good at as a country? With the current cricket ODI world champions who smashed India at the T20 today. That sounds like complete gobbledygook to me. I've got no idea what you just said.
I think he's talking about paint drying.
Ah!
I think it's technical specs on the rate that paint dries.
Oh.
Would that be Dulux or would that be Crown paint?
Fun fact about paint drying, which is quite funny. As a protest, there's a filmmaker who filmed 12 hours of paint drying because all films have to be put forward through to the broadcasting service for rating. And he was annoyed that all of his films kept losing their ratings for being high rated or whatever. So he made that piece because he knew that somebody had to watch the entire 12 hours worth and rate it. So there you go. One Day International, said Charlie Grant, and David Fowler says definitely not Dulux.
It dries in a day. Oh, that's a good one.
We're good at cricket, leather on willow, bashing balls around. You make it sound so saucy. Genome Project, vaccines, Quizzacti, said Caroline Brooking. Now, you won us over with that one. Genome Project and Quizzacti, of course.
Shall we go into the answers?
He's talking about cricket, not Harry Potter, says Paul. Right, how do we silence you for 15 minutes? How about we do that?
We could do.
We could do. I have
It did pop up when you hit those little three little
Yeah.
dots.
3 little dots. I have that power.
Now let's go on to the answers.
Let's get on to the answers. Oh, wrong screen. Hello, everyone. There we go.
What on earth are you doing?
I pressed the wrong button. I thought that was obvious. Got the theme tune stuck in my head now, said Claire, in response to Kathy Clark's Going for Gold. Luckily, I'd never seen it, so I wouldn't have known.
Oh, it was vile. It was really bad.
Right. There you go then.
Oh, that fit nicely in there.
Did it?
London answers. Here we go. The Eurostar train comes from
St Pancras.
St Pancras.
Or St Pancreas, as I used to call it.
Yes, I think a lot of people did when they were younger.
Number
Chancellor of the Exchequer is at
Number 11, Downing Street.
the Empire Cinema can be found in. I thought you were doing the answers.
No, you did.
Leicester Square. Well, make your mind up.
Number 4. Which sporting venue has a postcode SW19? It is, of course, Wimbledon. Wimbledon.
Who actually owns the Houses of Parliament? It is the monarch. The monarch physically owns the Houses of Parliament.
Although she can't go into the House of Commons. She's not legally allowed, is she?
No.
Eurostar First Class is lovely, says Kathy Clark. What a show off.
I've done that when we went skiing.
We did do it, didn't we? Yeah. How about Lexicet Not Square? I've got no idea what that means for her. Number 6. Whose famous jazz club can be found at 47 Frith Street, London? It is Ronnie Scott's. Ronnie Scott's. My friend used to work there.
I saw Toya doing a gig there. It was really good.
Are you in her book at all?
No.
All right.
The famous ship the runners pass after completing the London Marathon is the Cutty Sark.
It was a treat for your birthday. I can think of nothing better than a lovely first class trip. One of the things I'd love to do is also go on the Orient Express. Oh, that'd be so good. Or the Transpennine Express.
I saw a documentary on the Orient Express.
Did someone die in it?
No.
The name of the prison in Islington is Pentonville.
You are on one tonight, aren't you?
I am.
You're varying between Mr. Hyperactive and Mr. Grump.
I'm going for gold. What can I say? How many points for Leicester, not Leicester Square? Yeah.
No, you can have 2 points for Leicester.
Yeah.
Because we asked what's...
The name of the square, so yeah, Leicester can get you 2 points. Cutty's Ark was made just after Noah's, FYI. Very good. Go on, number 9.
Number 9, under Cleopatra's Needle, is a time capsule.
I did look earlier, it's full of children's things.
Ronnie Scott was a legendary jazz player who had this... Well, he's died now, unfortunately. But it's still there. It's an iconic venue. Just tucked off between Oxford Street and
It's in Soho.
Old Compton Street in Soho.
He's a tenor saxophone player.
Yes.
Get out of here, said Sarah.
Next, final question.
I think M might have been ironic on that one. And number 10, is Mark mentioning Ronnie Scott's autobiography? Yes.
No.
What colour would you get if you mix the circle line with the Piccadilly line? They are yellow and blue, so you would get green.
But you mentioned about Tyra earlier. If you actually watch her Tyra at home videos that she does weekly, behind her on the shelf is
Picture of you.
No. She's got 4 little Teletubby statuettes, because she actually narrated Teletubbies, which have had are all dressed up as the 4 faces from her first EP, 4 from Tyra, with all the crazy face painting. I bought her those.
All right. Very cool indeed. All right. So that was your 10 on that one.
Okay.
All right. Got your pen and pad there. Wonderful
Yep.
stuff. Right. Let's get ourselves sorted there. Okay, now it's time for Punky Doodle Corners Ontario's favourite segment. It is... Mark's Life Hacks.
Today's life hack is Tupperware and plastic containers. When you've had food in them and they get discoloured and they're full of grease, they're really, really hard to clean, because you can't put them in the dishwasher because they just melt. So what you do is put a little bit of warm water, half fill it with warm water, take just a piece of kitchen towel, rip it into 1-inch strips, put the strips in, put the lid back on. Before they put the lid back on, you put in a fair bit of washing up liquid, put the lid back on, give it a good shake for 60 seconds, it comes out perfect. That is this week's life hack.
Okay, so let's get on with round number 3. Let us know what your scores are in the comments as well. All right. Okie dokie. So round number 3 is something we've never done on a regular quiz. Not that Friday's a regular, of course. It's the special quiz for special people. But
Some more special than others.
well. Right, so it is... Let me reveal that one then. It is 30 seconds on a category.
And this week it is
30 seconds of lyrics. Okay, so for this one, you're going to see lyrics from very, 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 very famous songs. All you have to do is name what the song was. You don't have to put the artist, because obviously some of these could be covers. Unfortunately, due to copyright, we can't play any of them, not even any cover versions. And as such, we're not going to put any countdown music in the 30 seconds, just so you don't get distracted by any other ulterior music as well.
okay. Shall we have a look at the first song?
Let's do it. First song.
Don't forget, all we're needing from these is just the song title. We don't need to know the artist, we just need the song title.
You get 30 seconds, and again, there is no music for this one, just so it doesn't distract you, because you might want to be saying it in your head.
Singing it in your head, yes, to try and get to it.
Okay, so here's your first one, and off we go. Charlie Grant said, will you sing the answers? No.
No, because we would get copyright for that as well.
Yeah.
And also PRS would probably charge us money. Even if you're not a PRS member, the venue still gets charged. And the money goes, nobody knows where.
No? Carry on? No?
No, that's it. That's
All right. So, of course, they are lyrics to Oasis's Wonderwall.
Wonderwall. 2 points for Wonderwall.
Yeah. So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Number 2. Here we go for this one.
Name the song. That's the lyrics. Name the song.
Claire said, good job, nobody else can hear me singing My Poor Family.
I think Bertie's trying to be Mr. Smarty Ass there.
Hmm. As always with the brand new round, if you do like it, let us know at the end if you liked it or not.
Yeah, normally in a pub situation we would actually play the music to actually show you what the song is.
But we can't, because the internet is a terrible place full of people who want all your money. Speaking of which, it's paypal.me/quiz actually. So number 2 is of course Bob Marley and the Wailers with I Shot the Sheriff. But I did not shoot the deputy. And that's why we don't sing. Question number 3. Number 3, name this song. Bev is loving the lyric round. Thank you very much, Bev. Smartass, no, Mike Flowers' version was superior to the droning monotony of the Oasis original version. I'll have to check that out.
Thank you to the 10 people who've donated today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Em. I really tried on that one. Go on, sing the answers, said Roy.
No, because we'll probably get banned. You've got your famous line about PewDiePie.
No. Yeah, in case you weren't aware, PewDiePie, arguably the biggest YouTuber in the world, with 150 million subscribers, played a version of My Heart Will Go On with a nose flute and a didgeridoo, and was copyright struck, and he lost the appeal. So what chance have we got? So these vagabond shoes longing to stay are New York, New York by Frank Sinatra. The correct name is Theme from New York, New York, but as long as you've got New York, New York, you're fine.
Nyok, nyok.
Nyok, nyok.
Nyok, nyok.
Anyone for some gnocchi?
Okay. Oh, I like this one. Number 4. Which one is this?
I can mute you as well, Matty. So what are we thinking on this one?
You're right.
It's a big yawn. You only get banned if they're recognisable as the song, so I'm not sure your version will even recognisable. And you think a nose flute and a didgeridoo version of My Heart Will Go On is?
Okay, that's your 30 seconds up. It is, of course, Angels by Robbie Williams.
So again, you don't need the artist, you just need the name of the song for 2 points. Number 5. Here you go for number 5. The opening of which song?
What be that?
And again, there's no music in the background to distract you, so neither will we.
Just us. You can't even talk about that, it's too personal. That is it.
Give you a couple of seconds to collate with your answers in case you're separate households.
And that song was the best-selling single of 1981. It is Don't You Want Me.
Right. What was the best-selling single of 1982?
I don't know. I'll find out on Friday. Or tonight. It's been recorded. There is a best of the top songs of the year. Top selling singles of the year. They've done 1988. It's on Channel 5, I think. Done 1988, 1981, which is my favourite year of all time for music. And they're on 92 this week.
I hazard it someone American. Maybe Hall & Oates.
No. That's worldwide, not particularly in Britain. That was over time as well. Number 6.
It was what?
Over time that they.
Yeah, I'm saying it was just Manic. It was in 1982 was a huge song. That's all.
Yeah, it's just one single who sold the most on a single year.
Francis, how about Don't You Want Me, Baby? That's the exact answer, but you've added a word, so you're fine on that one. Number 6.
Thank you for your strong donation from the person who said, lost it now, disappeared on me. For who said,
I just find out what it is.
Best wishes from You Know Who You Are.
I know what the best song of 1982 was.
Well, don't tell me because I want to watch the countdown. I hate it when they preempt it at the start of each section, letting you know what's coming up, and you've got to choose which one's up.
Number 6 was Happy by Pharrell Williams. Happy by Pharrell Williams.
I'm going to do the answer to number 7.
Are you now?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to tell you what the 1982 best-selling single was.
No, don't.
Number 7.
What'll be that one?
Great round this, lad, says Phil. Thank you very much. We shall stop filling it with useless guff and get on with it.
Joe Sanks is saying good years 80 and 81. My favourite period was 79 to 83 for music. There was just such diversity in there. So many different genres.
Mine's 1997 to 2001.
Cliff says, moving on.
Happy by Pharrell is just a modern version of If You're Happy and You Know It. Courtesy of Dave Gorman on that for that one, said Bertie. Indeed. Old Dave Gorman. Born on the 2nd of March, by the way.
Okay.
Number 7.
So this particular song was recorded like most of the band's song with the lead singer sat on the toilets. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. It is, of course, With or Without You by U2. Every single song he recorded sat on the loo, straining away.
Or like Ross Noble says, take off your fucking sunglasses! You're not outside! Number 8. Bit more recent, this one. Number 8. Hashtag toilet strain gate.
It's true. It's true. If he can basically shove his music onto my phone without me asking for it, I'll criticise him as much as I like.
Don't even get me started on the Red controversy.
I don't know what that is, actually.
It's the charity that he owns, Red.
Oh, right.
But they're not a charity. They're an organisation that helps distribute money to other charities while taking a hefty cut.
Oh, right.
Most of their money goes on admin.
A lot of charities do.
You can actually find ratings online if you are in the space that you want to donate for actual charities. You can find ones online that rate them for how much of your pound goes towards the actual charity that they're working for. Number 8, that one is from 2015 and is "Love Me Like You Do" by Ellie Goulding, soundtrack to 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh,
So I've heard.
Okay, number 9, absolute belter of a song. What is this?
So don't forget as well, for that money pot, you have until the recap of round 4 to get that sorted. Just to remind you.
And while we're actually doing this round and it's quite silent, if you want to put any categories, oops, dropped my pen. If you want to put any categories beginning with the letter M for next Friday, please pop them into the feeds.
Not that we're trying to distract you from the question.
But it gives me a chance to write them down.
So the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. It's of course Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Nirvana, which was the first album I ever bought. It was Nevermind.
Very good, Danny. Master Bakers.
Manchester bands, Murders, Monkeys, More Beavers. Music of the 80s, says Bev. Okay, and your final one, number 10. This one I didn't think is that hard, considering it's not my bag. But Mark said it is. So
When we've done it before, it has been a long time since we did it. It got mixed reviews. Some people got it and others didn't.
In that case, we'll make sure we're fully silent so you have plenty of time to get your thoughts in order. Here we go. All right. So there you go. Making applesauce omelets.
Kathy Clark, you are my nemesis.
Charlie has pointed out that some people got it, others didn't. Is literally nearly every quiz question ever. That is true.
And Stephens, I'm not sure I can use my 50th birthday soon that you've put as a category.
Answer number 4, Roy, was Angels by Robbie Williams. It was Angels. Kathy Clark, we did purposely mute ourselves so we didn't distract you. Right, and number 10 is, of course, Those Summer Nights by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Did you find it easy or hard, that one? That'd be interesting if those who got it and didn't.
I've never seen it and I still knew that, so I don't know.
I mean, it's so iconic, isn't
You're
it?
welcome, Roy. It is iconic, but some people do find it hard. You never know. All right, so that was your lyrics round. Definitely love the round. Got to love a lyric. We got them all, says Bev. Wonderful stuff. Mrs. Hemsworth's son, Chris Hemsworth from Ella. The way you work that into every single suggestion, I love it. 20 for Suzanne. Carrie Lee loved the round. Paul got 14. See, I know that the Boaters weren't overly strong on lyrics whenever I did them at the station, so I can see that being. Some songs, no clue, said Julie. Easy, love that film, said Holly. Like that round, said Suzanne. Kathy got 14. Always know the Grease song, said Joan. Joan, the anti-movie brigade, has said that she knows the Grease songs. Oh, I'm kidding. I like the key. Love it in quizzes people say, I don't know what you don't. Yep, that's how questions work. That is true. Charlie loved it, full marks. Scratchy Query got 8. Motorways, suggested by Danny. Motorways. Got loads of questions on motorways for some reason. 2020 vision, said Cliff. Motorsports. Not enough 90s for me, said Paul. Yeah, you're right.
Fair enough.
Not enough 90s
well, that
for
was
me either.
you could have added some in if
When
you
I
wanted.
didn't. More marks, said Trevor. Said no one ever. All right. Let's get on then to
Oh, that's John telling you.
Grease is not. Grease is a musical, not a film. It's still a film.
Yeah, but you can watch it as a musical.
Whatever.
Lindsay
Flags.
loved it better than Dingbats.
I like that. Matty's comment there. Flags. Fran said music. Glutton for punishment, are you? Right. How weird. We've got recap before the question. Bizarrely.
Just check that they're right then.
Yeah, no, it's just the numbering order.
Okay.
What was number 2's answer, said Sarah? Number 2's answer was I Shot the Sheriff by Bob Marley and the Wailers. It's I Shot the Sheriff.
Trevor wants more of me.
Yeah, I know. I've commented on that. It's more Mark said no one ever. Right. Maria, what was it? Claire said martial arts.
That's really jumped.
Metallica. Mark's Mates. Mushy Peas. Meghan Markle. Sorry, number 3 she said. Number 3. It was New York, New York. Or theme from New York, New York. Massive moo cows, said Paul Marriott.
Don't give him excuses to do that. Well, I like how he blots him out.
Size of that cow. Look at the size of that cow.
Yeah, and the other ones aren't small, are they? They're proper.
Bollocks.
No, it's true.
I know. Mountain, said Kathy Clark. Look, I know we've gained a bit of weight during lockdown, but there's no need for that. Moo cow wears big knickers, said Julie Marriott. Moo. Okay, one last look at your felt balls, as we are going to be doing the felt balls in the recap. So let's have a quick look. We're still waiting on absolutely nobody. Well done, everyone.
Sarah,
Moobs.
behave yourself.
Mothers.
I've got mothers.
Some do have them.
Yep. Right, let's get on with the round.
Right then. Round it is.
Right, you can hold off on your M's.
Monopoly.
You can-
Murder. A murder. You murdered him. Can you speak up? I've lost the remote control for the telly. It's behind you, Andrea.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it isn't.
Sorry. Michael Douglas, said Trevor. Mark's soapboxes, said Bev. Mr. Tumble, said Karina. You're now blocked. Orange. Monarchy. How about Monday, Celebrity Mothers? Right, here we go. Number 4.
What the hell?
Famous murders. That's a good one.
So, as always, with the fourth round, we've taken all your categories that you've given us, which we haven't used in the quiz so far. For each question,
The Wonder Stuff, Anne.
for each question, we've used an L category. So, starting with
Number 1.
Mr. Leo DiCaprio, we have.
What was the character name of Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic? Point for the first name, point for the surname. Matty says Marvel. Can't quite do that because we're doing a Marvel quiz. Funny you should say that though. Weird that, isn't it? I'm just bringing it up. There it is. It's the Marvel quiz. Joining us there on the 28th of March at 5:45 p.m. GMT for a Marvel quiz all about Phase 4 movies.
Phase 1 movies, not Phase 1.
What?
You said Phase 4.
It's Phase 1.
First 5 films.
First 5 films. Phase 1.
Question 2 is on lions.
Lions.
I'll introduce them. You read the question.
All right. Which common plant's name literally means lion's tooth? Which common plant's name literally means lion's tooth? Technically, Nickers is not a cow. He's a steer, a neutered bull, but he's still mahoosive. Don't poo on my dreams, Charlie. Size of that cow. It looks like a cow. It's black and white like a cow. It's a cow. Dakati. Daktari? What? Muppets. All right, enough, Suzanne. That's
I've just written Muppets down.
Cool, there's all sorts of stuff here.
Number 3 is all about Daffy Duck.
What is Daffy Duck's catchphrase, which is used as an insult to other characters?
I said Daffy Duck. It's actually Looney Tunes. L.
It's Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
That's my mistake, actually. I didn't read it as that. Can't believe Charlie's telling me on a technicality that Nickers isn't a cow. Don't do that to me.
I know, you've spoiled it.
I don't have a lot of things in this world, Charlie.
It's going to have really bad dreams tonight just because of you. It's going to have bad cow dreams. Pull the other one.
Oh, God. Going to give you some bovine spongiform encephalopathy.
That was mad. Number 4 is on the category of lovers.
Movie Invisible, said Sarah. Look at that. Fantastic. So, lovers. Famous lovers. Octavian defeated which love-struck pairing in Actium in 31 BC? So, Octavian defeated which love-struck pairing in Actium in 31 BC? Tell Alex to check PayPal. That'll cheer him up. We did, Charlie. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. That was really nice. Thank you so much for your donation. It really, really was nice, that. Thank you so much. Carol said mammals.
Well,
I like that.
I haven't got that one down.
Yeah, so thank you, Charlie. But I think we did comment, but you might have missed it. But thank you so much. Do we need the that bit? We need the full names, don't we? Really?
I think we need that and that.
Okay. Moaning Myrtle, said Trevor. Enough of this now. Moaning Myrtle.
Was that for me to write down, or is that calling you?
Daktari, Swahili for Doctor, is an American family drama series that aired on CBS between 1966 and 1969, starring a star-crossed lion called Clarence. Wow, what's that?
Not star-crossed, a cross-eyed.
Yeah,
the lion was cross-eyed.
Right.
That was the point of it. I hope you didn't hear that. Move on.
I have. Go.
Number 5 is on language.
Divine Wind is the English translation of which Japanese word? And I will guarantee you've heard of it before. Massive cows, said Karina.
So scraping the barrel with Mercia.
Murica.
Oh, Murica. I heard that as Mercia.
And he looked like a lion in the background image. Ah. Matty said maps. Roy also said America. 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 Yeah. Coming again to see the day, yeah. Censored myself. Suzanne said Madonna. We can't do Madonna. She'll come and find us and censor us and just turn
I
us
think we
off.
can ask questions about her.
Sarah has now said Messiah. Kathy Clark said run.
That doesn't begin with M.
Run. Ding, 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 ding.
Question number 6 is on, you did ask for this, La La Land.
Fran says, what is Sunday's quiz? Not this Sunday, nothing. Next Sunday it'll be the Harry Potter, and then the week after that it's the Marvel.
Yeah, we left it deliberately blank because it was Mother's Day.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Meat. Number 6. What are the first names of Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's characters in La La Land? Movie Monsters, said David Fowler. I like that. Mr. Men for Caroline. I like that as well. Caroline with a Y. Meteorology. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Meatloaf. Pictures of mouths. I like that, Sam. I found the remote under the sofa, innit? I did tell you. Behind you, though. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. It's me, Maury Bobbins. Number 7.
Number 7 is on leaders.
Leaders. This one is a true or false on leaders. Emmanuel Macron, the current president of the Republic of France, is also a prince of another country. Is that true or false? Emmanuel Macron, the current president of the Republic of France, is also a prince of another country. Julie's never seen La La Land. Have a guess. You never know. Could be Bruce and Sheila, you don't know. Give it a guess.
Basically, have 3 hugely sugary cupcakes, one after another. You'll be in La La Land then. Happens to win.
When do I eat cupcakes? There's no music playing. Get that on.
Great, yeah.
Good. Number 8.
Number 8 is on love.
I know we've got lovers and love, but love's good, isn't it?
Well, there's a difference between lovers, because that's a partnership. Love is just a general subject.
And Joan says, surprisingly, me neither. Hey, Joan, guess what? La La Land's a musical.
Yes.
Just saying. Shame La La Land didn't win a B Baby Dead, said Sarah. In what reality? Mickey Mouse, said Caroline. Number 8. Which TV dating show is hosted by Paddy McGuinness? Weird that someone came up with a comment about Max and Paddy.
Yes. We picked up on that, didn't we?
Best of all, we don't pay council tax.
What's the difference? Explain the difference between what? I don't know.
Love and love ills. Well, you can love something and not be a lover. Scrabble had been on. They weren't paying for using LOVE tiles. Love La La Land, but cannot remember their names, said Caroline. I love La La Land. Ow.
I watched it once. I thought it was okay.
Mothers.
I like the one that was based on the Beatles, which was Yesterday by Danny Ball. That is an absolute cracking film.
It's alright. Number 9.
Number 9 is about language.
Latin in particular.
Oh, it was about Latin. Yeah, you asked about Latin. We've already done language, haven't we? This is about Latin. Sorry.
The word carnival comes from the Latin carnival, which means without or farewell to what? So the word carnival comes from the Latin carnival, which means, or carnival it might be, which means without or farewell to what? Ooh, I like that. Peter Lacey said moustaches. I can literally only think of Hitler at the moment. I don't know why.
That's not a good thing to say on that.
Charlie Chaplin. There you go. Same thing. Barty Crouch Sr.'s moustache from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's also the shape of Hitler's moustache. Get on with it.
And finally, it had to be there. It's Lisa.
Why did Lisa Stansfield say she's been around the world? Why did Lisa Stansfield say she'd been around the world? Mr. Bean. Magic. Said Karina and Sarah, respectively. Why did Lisa Stansfield say that she'd been around the world? So she could write about Mark.
She's not written about me at all.
Well, in her upcoming memoirs, you never know. I love Sam's comment. It's just so out of the blue. Just pictures of mouths. The Latins have been on. They said, Redi nuci mihi.
Who do you think you are? Boris Johnson?
No idea. Can't find Mark, said Kathy. Alright, that's your 10. I put fire in the background because I couldn't think of anything for what the L that wasn't anything other than L.
Okay, so we're going to nip off screen for a minute while we get those in order, your guesses, and we'll give you the recap.
See you in a sec. Hello.
So while this is still flowing around in the background, we are going to do the money part. And we're going to start at the bottom.
As one should.
As well. Should.
We should start at the beginning.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Team name pending 199 felt balls.
Is under.
Kerno 266 felt balls.
Under.
Friends of Kilo 272 felt balls.
Spot on.
And there
That's
you
it.
go. That's it. Scores come there. We've got Friends of Kilo with 5 points, Kerno with 2 points, and team name pending with 1 point. Funny that it worked out that, isn't it? We had all these people above. Didn't have to read anything out.
358, that's going some.
Okay, so there we go. I'll pop us back to
Oh, the recap's got a bit weird. Oh, there you go.
Mickey Mouse, Monsters Inc.
I haven't got Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.'s a good one.
I've now got 2. I don't know if you can see that. Just about. No, it's there. 2. That's all the loads and loads of categories for M's.
Indeed. Right. I think that's enough time for a recap as well.
Is it? Enough time for a recap?
Enough time for a quick recap.
We're slightly ahead.
Are we? Oh yeah. Round 3 was one of those zones you can never plan for a new round, so we are slightly early.
And we also haven't had our usual long under and overs.
Indeed. Remind you as one. Oh, Jenna guessed it right, but we didn't put it. Oh no. I know Jenna's the brains of the operation anyway. Right, there is the link to Harry Potter 3. If you could give that a share, as you have been doing, and we're so eternally grateful for that as well.
Yeah. Sarah, you've said before that you got it right previously because of Jenna. Why don't you listen to her?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Maths, said Sarah. Did Jenna suggest that, or you?
Marty McFly, I'm liking that.
Marty McFly. Alright, so there you go. It is on the 21st of March at 5:45 PM. Family friendly as always, especially for the younger audience as well. We have made it deliberately family friendly like that. Jenna said math, I thought so. And that will be our third one, and it will be on Order of the Phoenix and the Half-Blood Prince films. So if you would like to revise for them, do so.
They are available on Disney Channel.
Are they?
No, they're not.
The Warner Brothers.
I think they're on Netflix. I think you can get them on Netflix. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't say things that you don't know.
I don't know where they're on.
Where can I watch Harry Potter?
Hogwarts.
Very good. Nope, you can't. You have to pay for it. But I'm
Do you?
sure most people have it on DVD, Blu-ray, and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, you remember it.
Or get a VPN. Simple as that. Myths.
I got Myths and I got Mr. Ben.
Bertie said I'm banned from Harry Potter quizzes. I think that's for everyone's good, Bertie. I've been nice with you.
Yes, we do. On the Harry Potter ones, we do ask people to be careful what they put in the chat, as we have very, very young viewers watching.
Especially family friendly. That being said, young viewers shouldn't have Facebook anyway. They should just be able to watch it. And
Yeah,
not
but
comment.
it's a big family thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's true. On Putlocker you can watch it.
I have no idea what Putlocker is.
Other legitimate services are available.
Oh, I see. Right, well, let's go through the answers.
Answer to hers, and we also froze a bit there. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Motorsport, said Sam. I think we got motorsports ready. So here we are. What the L? Answers.
You know, I did that.
I did. I like what you did there. All right, 2 points for all these, as always, my wonderful people.
So Leo's character name in Titanic was Jack, but did you get Dawson? Point for Jack, point for Dawson.
Bertie says, I banned my bloody self because, well, my potty mouth can't be trusted. It's always on bloody Sky Cinema. Awful film, said Bertie. And that's why you're banned from the quiz.
Yes.
Number 2. The common plant's name literally meaning lion's tooth. Kick yourself if you don't know this one. Dandelion. Dandelion. Simple as that.
Number 3, I'll let you do because you can say it better than me.
Can I? I don't think I've ever tried. Daffy Duck's catchphrase, which is used as an insult to other characters, is "You're despicable."
You do it. That was actually rather good.
Thank you. We're going for
If you've said despicable, we'll accept
yeah.
it.
For 2, we're going with Parsley because he was a lion and he must have had teeth, said Bertie. Might have been falsies.
He's telling falsies. Octavian defeated which love-struck pairing in Actium? It was, of course, Mark Antony and Cleopatra.
Yeah. So
She's known as Cleopatra, so we don't need the Augustus, but he's known as Mark Antony, so you need both.
So you need Mark Antony and Cleopatra.
Yes.
Right, but you don't need Augustus.
No. You can have 1 point for Mark Antony, 1 point for Cleopatra.
Wasn't she the one that's born in Greece? Cleopatra Augustus, or was that Theopates?
No.
That was Theopates, wasn't it?
Mm.
Anyway, number 5, Divine Wind is the English translation of kamikaze. Not the nicest subject, but there you go.
You've been very kamikaze tonight. Well, it wasn't very divine. La La Land, their first names are 1 point each. Sebastian or Seb and Mia.
Oh dear. They found the officer that did it. Number 7. Emmanuel Macron is the current president of the Republic of France, also the co-prince of another country. Is that true or twaddle? It is in fact true. Is the president of France is always a co-prince of Andorra. So Emmanuel Macron just happens to be there because of happenstance. But yeah, any president of France is also the co-prince of Andorra. La La Land might be a musical film, but it didn't come out when I was 14, said John. Fair enough. Do we get a point for Augustus Gloop for number 4?
No.
No. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
I like that. Number 8. The TV dating show hosted by Paddy McGuinness. I've seen little clips of it. I've never seen it properly. It is Take Me Out.
Boom. Take you out like an assassin.
Indeed.
Yeah. Number 9. The word carnival comes from carnival, which means without or farewell to what? Well, carni, as in carnivore. Farewell to meat. Very well done if you got that one.
It basically relates to Lent.
Ah, giving up meat for Lent
Yes.
is a carnival.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful. And finally, number 10.
And Lisa Stansfield. Why did she say she'd been around the world? To find her baby.
She couldn't find Mark. His voice broke, he left, and she was like, I need that guy, I need him back.
Stop it.
I need his dulcet tones.
Are we done?
We're done. Right, let us know your scores and put them in the score sheet. We'll do the scores reveal in 2 minutes' time. No likey, no lighty, said Fleur Dutton.
I think that's something to do with Paddy McGuinness.
Yeah. Claire got 14. Slightly tricky round 4, we will admit, because we did think that the first 3 rounds were...
Very easy.
Yeah, slightly on the easier side.
Bolter's got 15. Crafty Craig with 8. Someone sent me they did send a nice donation, but they did say, I've got to read this out.
It's a fun for your haircut.
Towards your haircut, Mark, you're looking more like Shakin' Stevens every week. He had 3 singles in the top 30 of 1981.
He's the best-selling artist of the 80s.
And then he's bankrupt because of the people advising him and bankrupted him.
I think the number 1 artist of the 80s was Stevie Wonder, though.
I wonder how that you got that one. Anyway, 18 for Colonel. Joan got 13. Suzanne got 19.
Bertie says, probably should have gone to the police before going around the world. Far too much of a carbon footprint. Climate change is all down to Stansfield. Dear me. So another 40 seconds and we're going to do those scores on the screen.
Yes, you seem to be very ahead. Let's have a quick look at the old PayPal.
The old papal.
No PayPal.
18 for Roy. 13 for Joan. Don't know if you said that already.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful. By the way, it's 13 for Joan and 18 for Roy. Still waiting for Gangsters to put their final score in, as well as nobody else. See you Monday, Fran. We went and got 20, said Cliff.
13 people have donated tonight. Thank you so much, guys.
Please make it 14, or 30 is an unlucky number.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much for all your donations, guys.
We went and got 20. I do like that.
Really, really well appreciated, all these donations, as always. Thank you so much.
It literally is feeding us. We're not joking when we say that.
No. Okay, 71 altogether for Suzanne. Let's sort your scores into order. I'm going to go to that one, and that one, and that one. That is everyone.
I mean, she's still singing that song, To Find Her Baby. He must be at least in his 30s.
Does that make 36 for us as you said it twice, said Roy? No. Right, okay. That's a bit stretch, isn't it? What did I just do?
I don't know, you did something wrong.
I know, I'm always doing that.
Just get rid of your location for now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right, let's go to the bottom.
Alright then.
Quick breathe in. And they're off.
Hungry Hog's got 40, Gig Buddy's got 43, 45 for Pickled Eggs, Quiz Master Katie Pillar got 46, 48 for Sloss, Cat's Whiskers and for Fork's Sake got 50, 52 for Mr. and Mrs. L, Nosky Serves 53, Demus Nareva 57, Backhanders 58, 60 points for Sunning My Felt Balls Off in Ohio, 61 for Friend Tequila, T-Name Pending and 5 Breathing Rubber Ducks, Chihuahua Lovers of 62, Indo Boaters of 32 of 63, 65 for The Doors to Tears, Bobby's Big Bulging Bitter Buttery Bits for 67, 68 for Spectacle Bears and the Neighbours, Jamie's Giant for 74, Patrick Cogman at 75, Yanker's got 76 as well as Quizman and Hair and Charlie Nottingham Factory, Wobbles Working of 78 as well as Kerno, the Expandables, and with 80 points we have Tommy Plus 4 and Bev Frank's Brainiacs.
Whew.
There we go.
Quiz without a hitch. Awesome. Thanks. You know who you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you, that's really, really kind. Thank you. Julie says, worst we've been for a while, but still enjoyed the quiz. And that's the metric that counts. We don't care about your score as long as you enjoy yourself. And thank you, Sam, on YouTube.
Fleur is asking, Hungry Hogs, are you from Worcester?
Are you from Worcester? It says it on there. Worcester, I don't know if it's UK. Who is Lisa Stansfield, said Matty. Well, she went to school with Mark, for one. Thank you, Joan, and thank you, Bev, on YouTube as well. I'm going to pop it back there. Wait, hello.
I think we should have a new background for us each week.
Why?
Because I think it'd be nice.
I already have to do the different names every week. Don't be giving me more crap to do. Can you say our team name again? Bobby's Big Bulging Bitter Buttery Bits.
Thank you to Claire as well. We'll see you on Monday.
Matty said, that is very helpful, thank you. She's a writer who writes about Mark's life.
She doesn't.
Goodbye, Sue. Goodbye, Karen. Thank you very much on YouTube.
I think Sarah's becoming the Donald Trump of our quiz. Spreading her fake news, fake news, fake news.
Well, that's a bold thing to say, isn't it?
I know I'll be in trouble for that, but
That is,
there you
isn't
go. Will you calm down with your knickers?
Thank you to Roy and Cliff. We'll keep chasing that elusive top spot. Hashtag Holy Grail. Joe's loving that I can quiz with my sister and you ride a lot. We love having you, Joe. Sue said goodbye. Goodbye to you. Roy, many thanks from the Kerno team of Anita, Anna, Fleur and Alec. Not forgetting me. See you on Monday. As I've said before, Roy, we've taken you off as moderator. We've taken everyone off as moderator. We're going to have it on just on busy nights only, just so everyone doesn't get plied with hundreds of comments.
Yeah, essentially the Marvel and the quizzes that the kids turn up at when we get so many.
As Nicker says, fake moves.
Oh, very good.
That's a good way of ending it. Thank you
Bye,
to Trevor.
Trevor.
Whatever, Trevor. Joe said, I forgot to add where I'm playing. Is it from hospital? Or are you back from hospital now? I don't know. Well, there's no One Division to watch.
No, and Snowpiercer is a Monday thing.
It's too heavy for a Friday. Thank you, Caroline. She enjoyed the variety of rounds. Thanks very much. And thank you to Sarah.
We've got some good rounds for next Friday, that's for sure.
We've got loads on there.
Because I know the three normal rounds now. We are going to do that. Begins with M. And I think we do that.
Okay.
And then we've got to choose 10 from the rest of them.
Green says, bye, Shaky. Gonna go over and shut that green door in a minute. No? Gonna go over there and shut that green door? No?
I'll shut you in a minute.
Great quiz, guys. Have a great weekend. See you Monday from Jackie. Thank you very much. MasterChef, said Fleur.
Oh, I'll write that down.
I think she's also suggesting you could watch MasterChef. Thanks for another great quiz, says Frank from Frank's Brainiacs. I'm in hospital still on humidified oxygen.
Oh dear.
Hope you're full and fighting fit soon, Joe.
Indeed.
Sending our best. I'm sure everybody is. Alright, thank you very much for playing, guys. Have a lovely weekend. We shall see you on Monday. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the other lovely stuff. Keep your distance, wear a mask, chew your food, and most of all,
never eat pears.
Goodbye.